Hi, Bainbridge Island. I'm Blair King, your city manager. This is your city update for the week ending January the 20th, 2023. At last week's city council meeting, the city council chose a new mayor and deputy mayor for the city of Bainbridge Island. Brenda Fentroy Johnson is now our mayor, and John Quitsland is our deputy mayor. The city of Bainbridge Island is a non-charter code city with a council manager form of government. Under the council manager form of government, the members of the city council choose a chair from among the council on a biannual basis. This particular council has decided to electively choose a new mayor every year and a new deputy mayor every 6 months. The chair chosen by the council has the title mayor and presides at council meetings. The mayor continues to have all the rights and privileges of a member of the council and is recognized as the head of the city for ceremonial purposes. In 2020, youth at Bainbridge Island voiced their concerns with how sexual assault cases were being handled by both schools and the police department. At that time, shortly after the arrival of Bainbridge Island Police Chief Joe Clark, Police Chief Clark met with the students in a conversation facilitated by Bainbridge Youth Services to hear directly from them about their need and how the department might better support them in the future. The department found that communication and access to timely information was the primary shortfall in most of these cases. At this week's City Council study session, the Police Department, Bainbridge Island School District, and Bainbridge Youth Services gave a presentation on how these concerns are currently being addressed and how these agencies are working together to support youth in our community. In early 2021, the Police Department hired a full-time community health navigator to help bridge the gaps in communication information sharing. The navigator also meets the public's need for resource connection. The navigator works directly with the detectives as a system-based victim advocate to increase communication support during the investigative process. The navigator also works directly with the school district and Bainbridge Youth Services to provide a wraparound approach to connecting youth to services and supporting them with their educational goals. The Navigator program complements ongoing efforts to educate officers about behavioral health issues and help those in the community navigate the resources available to them outside of the criminal justice system. The Navigator also serves as the department's homeless liaison. The partnership of the Police Department, School District, and Bainbridge Youth Services will continue to work together to listen to students and parents on how to access information and how resources can be improved. In November 2021, the City Council adopted changes to the municipal code to reduce single-use plastic waste associated with retail food and lodging establishments, which took effect on January 1, 2023. The city adopted these requirements to reduce plastics and the pollution from plastics and to improve public health via the increase of natural fiber materials and the reduction of chemically treated food containers. City staff has been working with the Chamber of Commerce, the Bainbridge Island Downtown Association, and Bainbridge Island Zero Waste to educate businesses and residents about the new requirements. At this week's City Council study session, Council received a presentation on the implementation of the ordinance, including feedback from selected businesses. The Council indicated interest in reviving a Council steering committee to oversee the implementation of the plastic and waste reduction ordinance. By and large, businesses have appreciated the in-person visit from business ambassadors to help them understand the new code and the resources available. Businesses also appreciated the educational signage provided by the city to help educate both staff and customers. Many businesses voiced their concerns with the difficulty in complying with the code coming on the heels of the pandemic and current hiring supply chain difficulties. In September, the City Council voted to authorize the participation in a 3-county multi-community grant application from the U.S. Department of Transportation's Rebuilding American Infrastructure with Sustainability and Equity, or simply a RAISE grant, for the Puget Sound to Pacific or Olympics Trail Project. Since that time, a partnership of 3 nonprofits, Bainbridge Island Parks and Trail Foundation, North Kitsap Trails Association, and the Peninsula Trails Coalition have been working to prepare a grant application which is due on February the 28th. The grant application will pursue a planning grant to address the gaps in the Sound to Olympics Trail and the Olympic Discovery Trail. It's our goal to develop a project that will refine the specific alignments, type, size, and location issues, address bridge and other barriers, and address engineering and design of the project with the environmental compliance issues addressed. More news will come in the future. This week's Kitsap Humane Adoptable Pet of the Week is Uno. This precious gal is looking for a home where she'll receive all the patience and love she'll need. Uno can be a little shy when you first meet her, but with a few treats and a little time, she'll warm right up to you. You know, does Uno sound like the one for you? You can meet Uno and other adoptable pets at the Kitsap Humane Society, open for walk-up appointments on a first-come, first-served basis. For more information on some of these topics and all the city's news, please check out the city manager's report online at bainbridgewa.gov.